get the best of it. Friend of mine,
What's up, baby?
how are you? This
I'm
is
blessed.
so cool that you're hitting me up now and you're in full work regalia.
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I just got up here to speak to, the folks because I've kind of been MIA and people have wanted to know if I had anything to say about DMX. And I didn't want to speak until more facts came, but some information came to me and I saw some things,
Mm.
official paperwork that stated what Earl Simmons,
Oh, wow.
and it wasn't a drug.
Wow.
What I will say, and all I can say, is that he got the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
He tested positive for virus, and it was stated that he had passed away from the effects of what happened to him. And
Mm. Wow. So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Why do you think that they're blaming it on drugs?
Well, I don't understand what is the purpose if someone actually allegedly died or from a reaction to the vaccine, why instantly throw addiction on it? Why would you go back to one of his demons and throw that on it and make that be the narrative, even though the records allegedly are now saying very different?
Well, I do know in certain situations now
Mm-hmm.
with people expiring due to corona, there's a financial attachment to that in certain cases. So you can have your final request handled financially by the government in certain situations if it's
Huh.
proven that you passed via.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's part of it. I
I have no
can't speak
idea.
anything to that. But
But
that's crazy.
allegedly, the that handled him didn't work at the hospital, and none of the staff had ever seen them before.
What?
Yeah.
So it's an outside physician being brought in, or was he?
Outside out physicians that did not work at, allegedly physicians that did not work at that came to that to work on him and then left as soon as he expired, and no one knew them. And I'm talking about on the staff.
That that
No one
doesn't
knew them.
that doesn't make sense to me because if any physician comes into sort of where I work, they have to be signed off. There needs to be some accountability. Which you have
Well,
what's called an attending. An attending physician is
exactly.
handling that
He
case.
has to give permission.
Yes, yes.
So why is it not on the books at where DMX expired?
Anything else is unlawful, and that's just according to the medical community. Anything else is unlawful.
Which, as we see, you would be familiar with in your scrubs and in your cap. Um, I'm. This is kind of. I don't know whether or not I should be scared, outraged, pissed off, or just what the. Like, honestly, I don't know how to feel about this information.
Mm.
And once again, I cannot share who the confidential information came from. What I can say, it is a source that works inside of the medical team
Mm.
at where DMX expired.
Mm. Yeah.
Doctors they never saw before, and the paperwork allegedly confirms that he from a reaction to either corona or to the vaccine.
Wow.
Alleged.
Wow.
Now, when you think about how it attacks your lungs, it attacks, everything that you need. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what it's pneumonia on.
It is too. And then the other thing that they're not explaining fully, it's also a circulatory issue too. A vascular,
Mhm.
because it affects vascular. Yeah.
So, I mean, these are the two things. If they're not working in tandem correctly, it has the ability to snuff out life very fast.
Yes. Yes.
Now, if you have a history of drug addiction and drug, we all know the long-term effects of what happens to a body that has gone through addiction. It ages everything. It speeds up more rate. It does a lot of things. So even after you get clean, you're still dealing with the effects of the damage that the abuse left behind. So
Yes.
if your system is already compromised, why would introducing something like the into a system that's already compromised be a good idea?
I can't speak to that because I don't know the particulars of it. But in any event, I lost one of my heroes, and I'm still sad about that. And I don't want to put anything more on this already, solemn situation. Um, but if that happened to be true about the whole coming in that was not a part of the staff team, that's something that needs to be looked at. That's not normal, or is it legal? That's not. That's not what people do.
Which is why I'm glad we're having this conversation with all of your years and all of your background. That just sounds odd. Why were special officers brought in to deal with him? Why were they not on staff? Why did no one know about it? Why was it off the book? That's my good friend Chike. He's amazing. Um, he's there in Philadelphia, fighting the good fight, working hard. I can't tell nobody what to do with their life. You have every right to make whatever choices you need to make for you and your family. I'm just saying, DMX did not overdose.